I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for
What's up, everybody? It's Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. And in this video, we're going to cover a whole bunch of stuff because during my live, people had questions. I took notes, and I'm probably not going to get to them all. But the first thing that I want to talk about is the court docket. Here it is for this week. Monday, July 31st, she will have two cases. At 9:15, she has a hearing, and at 1:30, she has a teleconference. Okay, she does not have anything on the docket for Tuesday. Wednesday she has an 11 o'clock teleconference. Thursday she has a 11 o'clock hearing, and Friday she has a 9:15 trial. Now, trials can sometimes go slow, sometimes they can go fast, depending how many days she's going to be tied up with that trial. Now, just because you see this blank space here for Tuesday, that does not mean that she is off, okay? That means she does not have anything on her docket. That does not mean she's not in her office. And in her office, she has stacks of paperwork that she has to continue to read concerning multiple cases, as you can see from this right here. All right? She does not just have AMC's case that she has to worry about. Okay? So, there you go. Now you know her docket. Now the question is, can she infuse our case into this week? It's possible, people, but highly unlikely. She's going to give us notice. All right? If y'all have not realized it by now, she's a stickler for the rules, and she's going to want to give the shareholders notice of this meeting of what's going to be going on soon in our case. Now, let's talk about ape. Now, I've heard several YouTubers say, why don't he sell the other 4 billion apes? Okay, and I'm going to tell you why in just a moment. But then I hear another YouTuber tonight say, there's not 4 billion apes. All right. And now people are in my Discord wanting to know, are there 4 billion apes or not? Listen, people, yes, there are 4 billion apes. Well, there's 40 million preferred that AMC has not registered. If they want to register another 10 million ape and put it over there, then that would be enough for him to carry it through the next quarter. Understand? He doesn't have to register all of them at once. He could say, you know what, we're going to register 10 million preferred shares. We'll have 100 million shares that we can sell to the retail investors for whatever you're going to be short for that quarter. You don't have to sell them all at once. You don't have to do that, no. But here's the downside to that, people. If he registered another billion apes for sale, and he sells them to retail in a rights offering, okay? And we buy them all, and we get enough money to where we get $2 billion because we register 100 million shares. We sell them for $2 a piece. We get $200 million to continue working on, all right? But here's the downside to that. You got to put them motherfuckers back into AMC. And if you raise the float by another 100 million, I mean, come on, people, think about it. Sooner or later, these ape shares have to go back into AMC. And the only way for that to happen, oh, that was my alarm. That was my ChatGPT alarm on my trading view. Threw me off my game. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Ape has to go back into AMC eventually, people. It just can't sit out there in the cosmos forever. They're convertible preferred shares, and sooner or later, they will do a conversion of the ape into AMC. Now, a lot of people are going to want to ask me, oh, so you don't believe they're going to pass it? No, I don't believe they're going to let it go through. Now, you could do a stock buyback of the ape, but then again, you are defeating the purpose. You're selling ape to raise capital, and then you take that capital to buy ape back with. Doesn't work. So the only thing that you can do is he can register another 10 million preferred shares, and that will give him 100 million apes, and he can sell them to the retail investors for at a rights offering for $2 a share and get $200 million more to continue on. But the difference here is he makes those 100 million preferred shares class B. Why? Because at conversion, they don't have to go in with the class A. He was supposed to have done the dividend. Then when he sold at the market offerings, they were supposed to be preferred shares B and preferred shares C. And that way, when the conversion time came, we wouldn't have to reduce the float of AMC that much. We wouldn't have to do a 10-to-1 reverse stock split. We're only having to convert the original dividend first. And then 6 months later, you do the Series B and then the Series C 6 months after that. All right? So that's how preferred shares work. And if he wanted to do it right, then that's all he would have to do. Register 10 million more shares of preferred stock as a class B and convert them in a year from now and give it a dividend or give it something. You got to give it something to make it worth value. So I hope that helps you understand that eventually Judgment Day will come, and that by that I mean the conversion of these apes into AMC shares. So if you want him to go ahead and sell 4 billion more apes, and then they have to be converted into AMC shares, and that means the AMC share float is going to raise by another 5 billion, we'll end up having to have a 100-to-1 reverse stock split, people. That's not the answer. The answer is in the Series B. You can do it with a Series B, and then we'll deal with the conversion of all of them in 6 months from now, because we ain't got the money nor the time to deal with them now. So let's create Series B, sell them to us. We'll give him $200 million to continue on with the business for the rest of the quarter, or what he needs, for however long he needs. So with that, love y'all. I hope that cleared up a lot for you. Be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. One thing before you go, people, if you don't hit the notification bell, you will not get a notification from YouTube that I have a video up. I'm seeing YouTube telling me it's only 5% of the people that are being notified through YouTube. So you have to smash that notification bell if you want to get an update of when I do my next video. So with that, love y'all, be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing